Someone is about to make a bold move. Just to be with you. My beloved child, this moment found you on purpose, not by accident, not by chance, not by scrolling. Something unseen is shifting right now, and the reason your heart feels restless is because a decision has already been made somewhere far from your awareness. Someone you never fully stop thinking about is standing at the edge of courage, rehearsing words they've been afraid to say out loud. Every second you stay here, the truth gets closer to the surface. Don't skip, because what's unfolding isn't gentle or slow. It's bold, it's risky, and it's driven by a feeling that refused to die. Something huge is waiting for you, and it doesn't ask politely before entering your life. Listen closely. This person has reached the point where silence hurts more than rejection. They've watched you from a distance, measured their life against the idea of losing you forever, and realized something terrifying: if they don't act now, they will regret it for the rest of their life. This is not a casual message. This is not curiosity. This is a calculated, heart-racing move that involves sacrifice, pride, and fear being pushed aside all at once. Stay till the end, because the bold move isn't small. It's a step that rearranges routines, challenges comfort zones, and exposes feelings they swore they would never reveal. The timing feels sudden because courage often arrives all at once. Right now, signs are aligning around you: strange pauses, repeated thoughts, sudden memories, unexplained emotions. That's not coincidence. That's the pressure building before action. Someone is preparing to cross a line they promised themselves they wouldn't cross, all because the thought of life without you finally became unbearable. Don't skip this moment. You are not imagining the intensity in the air. What's coming is direct, undeniable, and impossible to ignore. Something huge is waiting for you, and once it begins, there will be no pretending it didn't happen. Stay till the end, because this bold move is only the beginning. The energy around you is tightening now, like the calm before a door is kicked open instead of gently knocked. Somewhere, someone is replaying your voice in their head, imagining your reaction, bracing for consequences, and still choosing you. This isn't impulsive madness. This is a bold move born from long restraint. They've already tried to move on. They've already convinced themselves it was over. But every attempt failed, because the truth kept returning. Life feels incomplete without you in it. Stay till the end, because what's approaching isn't a message meant to test the waters, it's a declaration meant to change direction. What you don't see is the inner conflict they've been carrying. Pride has been arguing with longing. Logic has been fighting memory. Yet longing is winning. This person knows the risk: rejection, embarrassment, loss of control, but something deeper has taken over. They are preparing to rearrange plans, break patterns, and step forward without guarantees. Don't skip this, because the bold move isn't just emotional, it's practical. It involves timing, distance, effort, and the willingness to be vulnerable in a way they've never allowed before. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's being built in silence right now. Pay attention to how your own emotions have been shifting lately. The sudden heaviness, the unexpected calm, the feeling that something is about to happen, that's not random. It's resonance. When one heart decides, the other often feels it before words are spoken. Stay till the end, because this is the phase right before truth breaks cover. The next step will be clear, unmistakable, and impossible to undo. You didn't come this far to miss it. What's coming is bold, real, and meant to confront you directly. No hints, no games, no retreat. The moment is getting closer now, and you can feel it in the pauses between your thoughts. This is the stage where hesitation fades and intention sharpens. The person thinking about you has stopped asking if they should act and started planning how. That shift is powerful. It means they've already accepted the outcome, whatever it may be, because living with uncertainty has become more painful than facing the truth. Don't skip this. Because once someone reaches this point, there is no going back to pretending you didn't matter. What makes this bold move different is the urgency behind it. This isn't driven by loneliness or impulse, but by clarity. They see you as the one moment they can't afford to miss, the one connection that still feels real in a world that has grown dull. They are ready to speak honestly, even if their voice shakes. Stay till the end, because when honesty finally breaks through fear, it arrives with force. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's carrying emotions that have been stored up for far too long. You may notice subtle signs around you, dreams that feel too vivid, memories resurfacing without warning, a strange pull toward stillness. These are signals that energy is aligning for impact. This bold move is meant to meet you when you least expect it, when your guard is down and your heart is open enough to feel the truth. Don't skip this moment. What's coming is not gentle or half-hearted. It's a turning point, and once it happens, the story you thought was finished will demand to be continued. The air around this connection is heavy with intention now, like a decision that has already been signed but not yet revealed. This is the phase where courage stops waiting for permission. The person about to step toward you has accepted one undeniable truth: losing you silently would hurt far more than risking everything openly. They are no longer distracted by fear or pride. Their focus is sharp, directed, and unwavering. Stay till the end, because this is the exact moment when bold moves are born, not from chaos, but from certainty. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's gaining momentum with every passing second. Understand this clearly: this move is not accidental timing. It is deliberate. They've observed the distance, counted the missed chances, and felt the weight of every unsent word. Now, restraint feels like betrayal, to themselves and to what they feel for you. This person is ready to disrupt comfort, challenge routine, and step out of a life that feels safe but empty. Don't skip this, because the courage forming here is rare. It doesn't come from confidence alone, it comes from realizing that some connections are worth risking everything for. What's approaching carries truth, vulnerability, and a refusal to hide anymore. When this moment arrives, it won't whisper. It will be clear, direct, and impossible to misunderstand. You'll recognize it instantly, not because of what is said, but because of how it feels. There will be no confusion, no guessing, no mixed signals. This bold move is meant to confront reality head-on and ask for an answer that can no longer be postponed. Stay till the end, because what unfolds next is a turning point, one that shifts timelines, alters choices, and forces honesty to stand in the open. Something huge is waiting for you, and once it steps forward, nothing between you will remain unspoken again. This is the moment right before action turns into reality, when thoughts stop circling and finally choose a direction. The person connected to you has reached a quiet but powerful resolve. They are no longer asking for signs, they have become the sign. Every memory, every shared silence, every unfinished sentence has led them here. Don't skip this, because when someone decides like this, the move they make carries the weight of everything they've held back for too long. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's charged with intention. What's important to understand is that this bold move isn't about pressure or control. It's about truth finally stepping out of the shadows. They know the risk of being seen fully, of admitting how deeply you matter. Yet hiding has become unbearable. This person is ready to speak with honesty that doesn't retreat, to stand in front of you without armor or excuses. Stay till the end, because moments like this don't repeat often. When they arrive, they change the course of connections forever. When it happens, you'll feel it immediately, an unmistakable shift, like time slowing for just a second. Words may come, or actions may speak first, but the message will be the same: you were never just an option. You were the choice they couldn't ignore. Don't skip this ending phase, because it leads directly into a beginning you didn't see coming. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's about to step out of hesitation and into your reality. Now everything is aligned in silence, like the final breath taken before a leap. The person moving toward you is no longer driven by hope alone, but by acceptance of truth. They've accepted that loving you changed them, that avoiding you didn't erase the feeling, and that pretending indifference only made the pull stronger. Don't skip this, because this stage is where emotions harden into action. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's closer than it has ever been. This bold move carries a seriousness you can feel even before it happens. It's not dramatic or reckless, it's intentional. They are prepared for your reaction, whatever it may be, because clarity has become more valuable than comfort. They want you to know where they stand, without confusion or games. Stay till the end, because when someone chooses honesty at this level, it creates a moment that demands to be felt, not ignored. When the distance finally breaks, it won't feel rushed, it will feel inevitable. Like something that was always meant to happen but needed time to mature. You may not see it coming in the way you expect, but you will recognize it instantly. Don't skip this final pause before the shift, because right after it, nothing will feel the same. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's stepping forward with purpose. This is the crossing point, where intention finally meets courage. The person tied to this moment has stopped looking back at what could go wrong and started focusing on what could finally be right. They know that once they move, there will be no undoing it, and they are ready for that truth. Don't skip this, because this is where emotions stop hiding and begin to stand upright. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's choosing forward over fear. There is a quiet confidence forming behind this bold move. Not loud, not desperate, but steady. They understand now that waiting longer would only weaken the moment. What they feel for you has survived distance, time, and doubt, and that survival has given it strength. Stay till the end, because when someone approaches with this level of certainty, the impact is deep and lasting. This isn't about testing your reaction. It's about revealing their reality. When the step is finally taken, it will feel like a line has been crossed in the best possible way. Conversations will shift. Energy will change. What was once unspoken will demand space to exist openly. Don't skip this turning point. Something huge is waiting for you, and once it enters your life, it will ask you to respond with the same honesty it brings. The moment is no longer approaching, it is forming right now. The person connected to this bold move has reached a calm that only comes after a decision is finalized inside the heart. There is no panic anymore, no second guessing. Just a quiet readiness to step forward and let the truth land where it may. Don't skip this, because this calm is dangerous in the best way. It means they are fully prepared to act. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's already in motion. What makes this moment powerful is that it isn't driven by urgency alone, but by sincerity. They want you to see them clearly, without masks or hesitation. This move is meant to honor what they feel, not manipulate or impress. Stay till the end, because when sincerity leads the way, it creates a connection that can't be dismissed or forgotten. The weight of this honesty will be felt the second it reaches you. When this bold move touches your reality, it will feel grounding, not chaotic. Like a truth finally settling into place. You may feel surprised, but not confused. Challenged, but not overwhelmed. Don't skip this arrival. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's bringing clarity where there was once only wondering. This is the final stretch before the reveal, where everything slows down just enough for meaning to sink in. The person about to step toward you has stopped imagining outcomes and started trusting the moment itself. They understand now that some connections don't need perfect timing, they create their own. Don't skip this, because this is where resolve becomes visible. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's carrying truth that has been held back for far too long. What you're about to experience isn't loud or chaotic, it's precise. Every word, every action will come from a place of certainty. This bold move is meant to clear the air, not complicate it. They want you to feel safe in knowing exactly where you stand. Stay till the end, because clarity at this level has the power to reshape how you see the past and the future at the same time. When it finally happens, you'll notice a shift inside yourself first. A quiet recognition. A sense of being seen without having to explain yourself. Don't skip this closing moment, because it opens something new immediately after. Something huge is waiting for you, and it arrives not as a question, but as an answer. Now the silence is meaningful, not empty. This is the pause right before truth steps fully into the light. The person making this bold move has reached a point where holding back feels dishonest, almost unbearable. They are no longer driven by what they might lose, but by what they could finally gain: clarity, relief, and the chance to stand honestly in front of you. Don't skip this, because this pause exists for a reason. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's about to break the stillness. This moment carries gravity. It's built from restraint, patience, and emotions that refuse to fade. They understand the power of what they are about to do, and that understanding has given them strength instead of fear. Stay till the end, because when someone moves with awareness instead of impulse, the impact is deeper and more lasting. This bold move is not a test, it's a commitment to truth. When the step is finally taken, it will feel like a release for both of you. Tension will ease, questions will quiet, and the energy between you will shift into something unmistakably real. Don't skip this threshold. Something huge is waiting for you, and once it enters, the space between uncertainty and possibility will disappear. This is the point where the heart refuses to whisper any longer. The person connected to you has accepted that silence is no longer an option, and distance is no longer protection. What they feel has matured into something steady and undeniable. Don't skip this, because this is where emotion transforms into presence. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's ready to be felt in real time. There is a sense of inevitability now. Not pressure, clarity. They are stepping forward not to convince you, but to reveal themselves honestly. This bold move carries respect for your choice and courage in their own truth. Stay till the end, because moments like this don't shout, they resonate. They leave an imprint long after the words are spoken. When it happens, you will recognize the sincerity immediately. No performance, no disguise, just truth standing in front of you. The air will feel different, grounded, real. Don't skip this arrival. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's about to replace wondering with knowing. This is the deep moment before everything finally unfolds, where the weight of what's coming can almost be touched. The person preparing to make this bold move has gone beyond emotion and into conviction. They are no longer imagining a future without you, because that future feels empty and incomplete. Every delay has only sharpened their resolve. Don't skip this, because this is where decisions become irreversible. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's carrying the force of a heart that chose you over comfort. They have replayed this moment in their mind more times than you could imagine, every possible reaction, every possible outcome. And still, they move forward. That's the power of what you mean to them. This bold move is not driven by desperation, but by a clear realization: some connections are worth standing vulnerable for. Stay till the end, because when someone reaches this level of certainty, the truth they bring has depth, weight, and purpose. It is meant to be felt slowly and remembered deeply. When this moment reaches you, it won't rush past your awareness. It will settle in, steady and undeniable. You may feel your guard soften without effort, because honesty has a way of disarming fear. Don't skip this turning point. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's arriving with a seriousness that can't be mistaken for anything else. This is where everything narrows into one clear direction. The person connected to you has stopped resisting what feels inevitable and started embracing it fully. They understand now that some feelings don't fade with time, they clarify. Don't skip this, because this clarity is powerful. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's built on truth that refused to disappear. There is no chaos in this bold move, only intention. They are ready to show up without hesitation, without hiding behind timing or circumstance. What they bring is not confusion, but presence. Stay till the end, because when someone arrives with presence, it changes the emotional atmosphere instantly. This moment is meant to be felt, not rushed. When it happens, it will feel like a quiet confirmation rather than a surprise. A sense that something unfinished has finally found its voice. Don't skip this arrival. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's stepping into your life with honesty that cannot be undone. This is the heavy moment before the truth fully stands in front of you, when everything that was hidden begins to demand space. The person preparing to make this bold move has crossed an inner line they can never uncross. They are no longer wondering whether they should act, only how to do it with honesty and respect. Every quiet memory, every unfinished thought, every time your presence lingered longer than it should have has led them here. Don't skip this, because this is where intention becomes undeniable. Something huge is waiting for you, and it has been building far longer than you realize. What's driving them now isn't impulse, it's the realization that losing you without trying would be the greatest regret of their life. That awareness changes everything. Inside them, there has been a shift from fear to responsibility. They feel responsible for the truth they carry, responsible for no longer letting silence speak for them. This bold move is not meant to overwhelm you, it's meant to honor what exists between you. They know this step may alter everything, but they also know that avoiding it would keep everything incomplete. Stay till the end, because moments like this don't arrive randomly. They arrive when emotions have matured enough to be expressed without chaos. This is not a dramatic confession. It is a grounded one, shaped by patience, restraint, and clarity. Something huge is waiting for you, and it carries the weight of someone choosing courage over comfort. When this moment finally meets you, it will feel steady, not shocking. Like a door opening that you sensed was always there. You may feel a pause inside yourself, a stillness where everything else fades out for a second. That's how you'll know this is real. No confusion. No mixed signals. Just truth standing in front of you, asking to be acknowledged. Don't skip this phase, because it leads directly into a shift that cannot be reversed. Something huge is waiting for you, and once it arrives, the connection you share will no longer live in silence, it will live in reality. This is the moment where everything that has been building finally asks to be recognized. The person standing on the edge of this bold move has accepted that their life cannot move forward honestly unless you are acknowledged in it. They are no longer hiding behind patience or timing. What they feel has become too clear to ignore, too strong to silence. Don't skip this, because this is where truth gathers the courage to step into the open. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's carrying the weight of a choice that has already been made internally. What separates this move from all the hesitation before it is certainty. Not the loud kind, but the deep, unshakable kind. They are ready to meet you where you are, without demands or expectations, only with honesty. This bold move is not about forcing an outcome, it's about ending uncertainty. Stay till the end, because when uncertainty ends, clarity rushes in, and clarity changes everything. This moment is meant to settle something that has been left unfinished for far too long. When it finally unfolds, you won't need explanations to understand it. You'll feel it in the calm that follows, in the way the air seems lighter, in the way your heart recognizes what's being offered. Don't skip this arrival. Something huge is waiting for you, and once it steps forward, the space between silence and truth will finally close. This is the threshold where intention turns into undeniable presence. The person connected to this bold move has reached a calm acceptance that whatever happens next must be real, not imagined anymore. They are stepping out of their own hesitation, not because fear disappeared, but because truth became heavier than fear. Don't skip this, because this is the moment when emotion takes a physical form. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's no longer content staying unseen. What's powerful here is the respect behind the action. They are not rushing you, not cornering you, not demanding answers. They are simply choosing to stand where they belong, with honesty. This bold move carries maturity, not impulse. Stay till the end, because maturity in emotion creates safety, and safety allows truth to be felt without resistance. This moment is meant to ground you, not overwhelm you. When this presence finally reaches you, it will feel steady and intentional, like something aligning into place rather than colliding. You'll sense the sincerity immediately. Don't skip this crossing. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's stepping forward with clarity that cannot be mistaken. This is the quiet turning point, where the choice that was made internally finally begins to echo outward. The person connected to you is no longer preparing, they are ready. What once felt complicated now feels simple, because truth has a way of stripping away excess. Don't skip this, because this is where readiness becomes visible. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's moving with intention. There is a grounded strength behind this bold move. No rush, no confusion, no second guessing. They are coming forward not to rewrite the past, but to stand honestly in the present. This moment isn't about fixing everything, it's about acknowledging what has always been real. Stay till the end, because acknowledgement has power. It changes the way everything else is understood. When this step finally reaches you, it will feel natural, almost familiar, as if it has been waiting for the right time to arrive. You won't need to search for meaning, it will be clear. Don't skip this arrival. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's arriving with truth that asks only to be seen. This is the moment where everything becomes unmistakably real. The person tied to this bold move is no longer carrying the weight alone. They are ready to place the truth between you and let it breathe. What was once internal pressure has transformed into calm determination. Don't skip this, because this is where intention stops being invisible. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's stepping closer with every breath. There is a quiet honesty surrounding this step, free of drama and confusion. They are not coming to persuade or impress, but to be seen as they truly are. This bold move is rooted in respect. For you and for themselves. Stay till the end, because when honesty is offered without conditions, it creates a moment that cannot be misunderstood or forgotten. When this finally unfolds, it will feel grounding rather than overwhelming. Like a truth settling into place instead of crashing in. You'll sense the shift immediately, even before words fully land. Don't skip this completion. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's arriving with a clarity that changes how everything else feels from this point forward. This is the final deep breath before the truth is fully shared, where everything feels still but charged. The person connected to this bold move has accepted that holding back would only keep both of you suspended in uncertainty. What they feel has become too clear, too solid to ignore. Don't skip this, because this is where emotional weight finally finds its voice. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's ready to be revealed without hesitation. There is nothing rushed about this step, only resolve. They are choosing transparency over protection, openness over distance. This bold move is not about demanding anything from you, but about offering clarity where there was silence. Stay till the end, because clarity at this level shifts perception. It reframes the past and opens space for a different future. When it reaches you, it will feel like a long question has finally been answered. A sense of relief may rise before you even understand why. Don't skip this closing approach. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's arriving with truth that no longer needs to hide. This is where everything finally meets, intention, courage, and truth standing in the same place. The person making this bold move has crossed beyond doubt and into action. There is no rehearsal left, no waiting left, only presence. They are ready to be fully seen, even if it changes everything. Don't skip this, because this is the point where silence officially ends. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's right at the edge of happening. What's powerful about this moment is its simplicity. No overthinking, no protection, no retreat. This bold move is not meant to overwhelm you, but to ground you in honesty. They are showing up as they are, trusting that truth is enough. Stay till the end, because when truth is enough, everything else falls into place naturally. When it finally unfolds, it will feel like alignment rather than surprise. Like something that was always meant to arrive, finally arriving. Don't skip this arrival. Something huge is waiting for you, and once it steps into your life, the space between wondering and knowing will finally disappear. This is the moment where the truth doesn't just arrive, it settles. The person connected to this bold move has reached the end of preparation and the beginning of presence. Nothing is being held back anymore. What they bring forward is real, intentional, and grounded in everything they've felt but never fully expressed. Don't skip this, because this is where meaning becomes tangible. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's standing right in front of you now. There is a calm strength in this step. No urgency, no fear, just clarity. They are not asking you to rush or decide instantly. This bold move is about honesty existing openly, without pressure. Stay till the end, because honesty without pressure creates space, and space allows truth to be understood deeply rather than reacted to quickly. As this moment unfolds, you may feel a sense of completion, as if something unresolved has finally found its place. The energy between you will feel different, lighter, clearer, real. Don't skip this grounding point. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's not here to confuse you, it's here to bring understanding. This is the moment after truth has arrived, when everything feels quiet but deeply changed. The bold move has done what it needed to do, it has broken the spell of uncertainty. The person connected to you is no longer carrying unanswered feelings alone. They've placed honesty into the space between you, allowing it to exist without fear. Don't skip this, because this is where understanding begins to settle. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's revealing itself in calm rather than chaos. What matters now is the clarity this moment brings. Nothing is hidden anymore. Nothing is assumed. This bold move has stripped away confusion and replaced it with something solid and real. Stay till the end, because clarity has a quiet power. It changes how you breathe, how you think, how you feel about what comes next. This is not the end of a story, it's the moment the story finally becomes honest. As everything lands, you may notice a sense of steadiness inside yourself. No rush. No pressure. Just awareness. Don't skip this settling phase. Something huge is waiting for you, and now that it has stepped into the open, the path ahead no longer needs guessing, it only needs truth. This is the moment when everything begins to make sense in a way it never did before. The bold move has already shifted the energy, even if nothing more is said. The person connected to you is standing fully in their truth now, no longer divided between feeling and action. Don't skip this, because this is where understanding deepens. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's unfolding quietly inside your awareness. There is a new kind of stillness here, not emptiness, but balance. What was once uncertain now has shape and meaning. This bold move wasn't meant to create noise, it was meant to create alignment. Stay till the end, because alignment brings peace, and peace allows you to see clearly what truly matters. This moment is giving you space to feel without confusion. As this settles, you may sense a gentle shift in how you view the connection itself. No guessing, no tension, just clarity. Don't skip this integration. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's becoming part of your reality in a way that feels steady, real, and undeniable. This is the moment where the impact of everything finally settles into your heart. The bold move has done more than reveal truth, it has changed the emotional ground beneath you. What once felt distant now feels present, real, and anchored in honesty. Don't skip this, because this is where awareness becomes personal. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's no longer abstract, it's felt. There is a sense of completion here, not as an ending, but as a resolution. The person connected to you has stepped fully into alignment with what they feel, and that alignment has reached you. This bold move has removed doubt and replaced it with understanding. Stay till the end, because understanding reshapes choice. It gives you clarity without pressure, space without distance. As this moment closes, you may feel grounded, centered, and clear. Not rushed, not confused, just aware. Don't skip this grounding phase. Something huge is waiting for you, and now that it has been revealed, the path ahead feels honest, open, and real. This is the quiet confirmation that follows everything that has been revealed. Not a loud ending, not a dramatic pause. Just a deep knowing settling into place. The bold move has already done its work. It has brought truth into the open and allowed it to stand without fear. The person connected to you is no longer carrying unspoken weight, and you are no longer left wondering. Don't skip this, because this is where certainty replaces anticipation. Something huge is waiting for you, and it now feels real instead of distant. What happens here is subtle but powerful. You begin to recognize how much clarity changes the way your heart rests. The tension that once existed fades, replaced by awareness and choice. This bold move was never meant to force a direction, it was meant to illuminate one. Stay till the end, because illumination gives you strength. It allows you to move forward without doubt, without guessing, without pretending you don't feel what you feel. As this chapter settles, you may notice a calm confidence rising inside you. Not because everything is decided, but because everything is honest. That is the gift of this moment. Don't skip this final grounding. Something huge is waiting for you, and now that it has been revealed, whatever comes next will be built on truth, not silence. This is the final stillness, where nothing more needs to be proven and nothing needs to be chased. The bold move has already reshaped the space between you, and now the truth is allowed to exist without effort. The person connected to you has done what they needed to do, stood honestly, without retreat. Don't skip this, because this is where everything finally feels settled. Something huge is waiting for you, and it no longer feels like anticipation, it feels like awareness. There is strength in this calm. Not the loud kind, but the kind that lets your heart breathe freely. This bold move has cleared the fog and left you with clarity that doesn't demand urgency. Stay till the end, because clarity brings peace, and peace allows you to choose without fear. This moment is not pushing you, it's grounding you. As everything comes to rest, you may feel a deep sense of alignment inside yourself. No confusion. No pressure. Just truth standing quietly where silence once lived. Don't skip this closing phase. Something huge is waiting for you, and now that it has fully arrived, the path ahead belongs to honesty, balance, and calm certainty. This is the ending that doesn't feel like an ending at all, but like a clear beginning finally revealed. The bold move has completed its purpose, not to rush you, not to overwhelm you, but to bring everything into the open where truth can breathe. What once lived in silence has been acknowledged, and that alone has changed everything. Don't skip this, because this is where the weight lifts. Something huge is waiting for you, and now it stands fully present instead of hidden. There is nothing left to chase or decode. The energy between you has shifted into something honest and grounded. This bold move has replaced uncertainty with understanding, and understanding with calm strength. Stay till the end, because calm is powerful. It allows you to see clearly, choose freely, and move forward without fear or doubt. This moment isn't asking you to react, it's inviting you to be aware. As this final phase settles, you may feel a quiet confidence within yourself, a sense that whatever comes next will be real, not imagined. That is the gift of this journey. Don't skip this final awareness. Something huge is waiting for you, and now that it has arrived, the future no longer feels uncertain, it feels open, honest, and ready.